Hey everybody, how you doing? I'm Dharma, and this is going to be a daily for you. It's tarot, it's channeling, it's Lenormand, it's intuition. Wait a second, I need my heater. I need my space heater. We can't do this. There we go. There. Now we're nice and toasty. 24 to 36 hours worth of stuff, okay? The people who watch us, we all watch it every day, so you guys know what's up. I don't need to do the whole thing. All right. Don't suddenly think that today is the day the algorithm is going to take off for me. What's up? I'm a mess. Let's do this. Let's give them something to talk about. A little mystery to figure out. What is up? Yeah, everybody's here. Wow. Are you ready? I don't know what deck I want to use. I don't want to do anything the same. All of a sudden, I want all of these cards that I've been using to just go away. Not go away, but just like be reorganized on my shelf. Let's do an oracle. I don't want to use that either. Is my Libra showing? Okay. Let me just clear off some of this energy. Maybe you're doing that. Maybe you're putting things away, folding in the first time frame. You know what I mean? Because I decided to start, so I guess we're started. But maybe you're doing the organizing and the putting of the way. Okay, the moon is in Capricorn. People would be getting after it right now. That is something we would be doing. None of these decks are calling out to me right now. Literally none of them. Except for maybe that one. What's that? Ooh, Aussie's Oracle. All right. All right. Let's see. Let's see. First time frame, please. Whoa. So there is somebody that is just bigger than life. She has a throne. I don't even know if she knows it. But what I'm seeing coming out of her mouth is blue. And to me, the blue waves, the blue aura, the blue wings, all of that would represent healing. So maybe she speaks healing into existence. Or, I mean, somebody could quite literally be sitting there like that. And you could have somebody in your palm. And what does that mean in real life to have someone in your palm? Think about it, right? That's how divination works. And you could... there's work that needs to be done. There's seeds that need to be sown. There are, you could know someone that builds things. They could literally their hand right now. That could be happening. They could have on overalls or like brown work pants. But there is someone else near them. They could be sowing different kinds of seeds. It does related or not, it's not really necessarily relevant. But it could be that these two cards came out together, like paplow. And it's like she speaks healing into the ether. That's what she does. She does the speaking. I don't know why this person is relevant. Maybe this is just very clear depictions of what two people are doing in this current moment. But underneath the deck, you have this like shaman. It would be, wow, it would kind of be like her counterpart. And I wonder if her song, her voice, her whatever this blue is. Now you have to find, think about what that means to have blue coming out of your mouth. Will somebody look up in, spiritual meanings of the blues? You think Michael rides in on a blue aura or a light ray or energetic blah, enter your preference in this spot? It's blue, right? But it's like she speaks it and they hear it while they're doing whatever it is that they're doing, but it awakens their inner, I don't know why I said shaman, right? I think there's rules on that tradition, which there should be. I think the PC is neo-shamanism for folks who are learning about it that were not born into it, okay? Anyways, that's the word that came out of my mouth, so whatever that means to you. Their inner something, okay? Their wings, it awakens them somehow because she speaks the thing into existence. So let's get more realistic about it. What's the blue? This Emperor. It could be their work because the Emperor is the pioneer. They're independent. They are the initiate, okay? She could be like, hey, and that's, what's interesting is that typically in tarot speak, okay, when we talk about masculine and feminines, it's the kings that are doing the things. Where in this, it's the feminine who's doing the initiating. This Emperor here is on an island. He's in the land of misfit toys. Hermie doesn't like to make toys. Okay. Just not, I think that, what does that mean? This is someone who is suddenly like, sure, I'll fix the whatever, even though they don't want to. And they go and fix the whatever so that so one does not find themselves with idle hands. Or maybe they just like to have things to do. I don't know why, but they put themselves on an island. Meaning maybe they feel foreign. Maybe they feel foreign in their own skin. Maybe it's none of our business. Maybe when you see a man walk away and think to themselves, you let the man walk away and think to themselves, they'll come back. They get hungry. Okay, calm down. Judgment. It's a clearing and a purging. Maybe. And then we have this uncommon bond here. Here we go again with the direct, passionate message. Blah, bee, 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 blah. Unexpected. But whatever. That's every day. Listen to me. I have to tell you folks, I'm very tired of playing the guess who's going to call you next Dharma show. All right, we get it. They're going to contact you. Currently, the vibe is that we have people in our collective who talk to folks on a regular basis. Okay, they're not sitting by themselves with no one to talk to. In this instance, this is an emperor, big bad voodoo daddy, okay, literally, maybe doesn't realize it, who has gone off to sit in an island of misfit toys. I say that every time. Okay, maybe they think they're broken. Maybe they think they're a misfit. Hermie doesn't like to make toys. I don't know. Long story short, while they're in this place of safety bubble, they reach out to you. This is a direct shot. Let's just do old school tarot. Let's see what happens if we do that. Let's see if we go back to the bare basics. Isn't the thumbnail when Harry met Sally? All right, what if we just made it easy and stopped, regular old tarot, King of Rods. That's so clear. You know what I mean? You have to strip off all of this extra. We just went down a 5D rabbit hole and spoke about opening this man's inner heckin' shaman. When really, he's a man. Particular, maybe a simple kind of man. And they're going to be the King of Rods if you will fucking let them. But it could be something, it could be the way she talks. Haven't we been talking about that too for the last couple of days? Especially if you watch the Capricorn moons. We were talking about when you have a really super masculine man, it's important to be a really feminine. It is, because that's what they need. It's a counterpart. The word counterpart is defined as two opposites that work together to make one whole unit. Didn't I publicly get schooled AF like 2 summers ago when my guys were like, there doesn't need to be 2 warriors? Right? This isn't really actually Viking times. We don't have, maybe for one of you, you're out there kicking ass with your fella, but for the rest of us, let them come. If you build it, they will come. If you cook it, they will come, something like that. Well, there was a lot of years that our collective were like, fuck you guys. Watch us. And we did that. We did all the things that the men could do. Hooray, we did that. But okay, but then we lost the men. Right? They're like, fuck you then. We were like, wait, hold on. What about the snuggling? We forgot about that part, right? So now in order to make the milkshakes, we must calm our tits. All right, it's not necessary to be loud and mean and do the yelling. They will come. It's the damnedest thing. What is that they say? You catch more bees with, what are we catching? With sugar? Be nice, is what I'm saying, all right? Because they will be the King of Rods. And here they are. Ace of Rods. I told you. I told you. It makes my eyes tear up with the amount of yay that this would bring along. Okay. Maybe like between 5, 7 o'clock, something like that. You might be talking about 10 o'clock, like the time. These might be just times that you're talking about. Like you guys are having a conversation. Ace of Pentacles. Might have something for you. Judgment. Ace of Swords. The Lovers. So if you notice, I put Judgment down on top of everything and then with King of Swords. This Emperor, okay, go back to the part where we were talking about the fact that they're on an island. In the I'm on the island place, and you could be in an island in a room of people, if that makes any sense. This person is like, sure, I'll go do whatever. Yeah, I'll build that, no problem. But they don't need to be doing that. They're just on an island. And my point is that here they are. They do come out of their... I think the point is that they just keep showing up. And maybe They don't want to be asked a bunch of questions. If they wanted to play 20 questions, they would have not gone into the island in the first place. But maybe they would just rather, it's almost like they feel comfortable in this. There's something ancient, something definite, finite, something like that, to where they can just be like, it's what am I saying? It's matching energy is what I'm saying. How do I help create something sturdy when he says he doesn't want anything serious? Oh, Lord. Well, the way to make milkshakes is to do nothing. I don't know. Say hello. Here's the thing. There was the other day, I was going to have this conversation with somebody about, it just didn't, I decided that, why am I going to like have this conversation? Why can't we just vibe? You know what I mean? Like, instead of like cornering this man to sit down and like tell me where things are and where it's going and just blah, what if we tried just being here right now? Like, I'm so fucking happy to see you. That's amazing. And just, it was, you know, way better, right? I guess this is not an advice channel. Okay, this is look at what I saw in these cards channel. All right, enter at your own risk. So it feels like contact, but it also feels like, remember that this person is not trying to be really vulnerable right now, right? They're on the island, except they invite you into their desert island. Kind of like Adam and Eve type shit. Since Adam needed a buddy. It's more like Adam and Lilith, though, but she's a healer. This will be, I literally heard dinner time. Hey, good looking. What you got cooking? Maybe like 9. You could just be warming up something. You have Iris of the Rainbow here. Somebody might have a bubble. Now, typically when I see Iris of the Rainbow, I'm like, white rose of hope, blah. You know. But that's not what I'm seeing. She does look forward to the future, but it feels like a bubble's about to pop. Got Romeo out. But maybe just somebody's being really patient. Something is moving forward to another level. Ace of Cups. I am not going to say, oh my God, I just heard the saddest song in my, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I'm not going to cry. I don't know. This masculine, okay, this sage or whatever, they see big love in you. King of Rods, the Fool. And then Ace of Cups again. Okay. I went down the, like, did you see my eyes scrunch all the way up? All right. It's like somebody's getting ready to go through a passage to somewhere. It's the initiate, the singer of initiate. They are going to some level. They're doing something. But maybe you're getting ready. I don't know. Someone's watching this, and I feel like there's a conversation going on. And it went in a loop like that. Because I would remember how I was saying maybe somebody has anxiety and their bubble's about to burst. But this conversation starts with Ace of Cups and ends with Ace of Cups. And then Romeo, exactly. Maybe somebody just makes you feel good. They want you to feel good. They're like doing it on purpose. They just make you feel good. Right. That's the fairy that was kissed by the pixies. And maybe you're like, wow, maybe they have changed. Maybe they are changing. Maybe this is, wow. But that's maybe why she's like, okay, now when's the other shoe going to drop? Don't be like that. All right, that's how you manifest the other shoe dropping. Is to consider when the other fucking shoe's going to drop. I mean, lots of yays. And then Hermit. Heard absence makes the heart grow fonder. What is this? Give me exactings. Hermit. So again, 999. And then there's a King of Rods, so there's someone taking action. The Empress. I mean, maybe someone wants to apologize to you for something, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. Let's see. We have somebody who walks around with socks on. Maybe their socks go up to their knees. Maybe they're like fucking ratchet, but they're comfortable. Right? Silver truck, K, C, H, S. And there's like a full wagon. And this, I heard something's finally. It's a full wagon. And you might be outside at night. There's a shit ton of aces coming out today. So I don't know what is special about today. Is there anything astrologically important about this day? Some raven, say the things. All right. But realistically speaking, you might be outside at night doing something and there's a bunch of dogs barking. This feels like being like seen off. I don't really even know what that means. Someone is like mega watchful or protective and they're like, I don't know, maybe like in your stuff, but not like in your, they're just checking on you. They want you to be safe. That could mean a whole shit ton of things. I have no idea what I just said. Three of Swords, Nine of Swords. It's a Tower moment, though. It feels important, and I'm just like, nope. It starts with Ace of Cups, ends with Ace of Cups. Put it that way. Tara. Is Tara on here? There she is. Remind me to pack tarot cards. If it just will forget. The path. So you might be seeing something in a mirror or through a window. I mean, in this image, it looks like they're looking at the whole world. No, I took it out of the Willies and brought it in. Now that's my kitchen deck now for when I read for you when I'm cooking. But there's a path being shown. Here's the thing though. Bitch, whoa. Slow your roll. Because all right, look. She's on this path, and it looks like it was not an easy path because she's in the middle of effing nowhere, okay? And she's going down. She's headed to a castle. We love castles. Maybe it's the castle she always dreamed of. And they're like, hey, what if you go up this ladder instead? It's like, bam, drop down right in front of your path. What if you go up this way instead? There's no realization. It could be like, right. I just got schooled. I just got silently schooled. My point is that an option is put right in front of you that you weren't planning on seeing. And there's an acceptance. New beginnings, extremes. I just, maybe she was walking because we talk about the fact that castles are a fortress. We talk about harsh. You're harsh in the vibe. I'm just saying. Any hoodles. Some folks don't like the castles because they are technically fortresses that are intended to keep things out. And the thing that's been dropped down right in front of her is, looks nice in there. It's just, it's, I think what I'm getting at here is that somebody is moving into a new beginning. It's happening. It was put down right in front, right? And maybe it was on purpose. Two of Cups, that's my point. Maybe someone wasn't planning on having a relationship, but here it is. And someone does something very relationship-y, like changes your oil or, you know what I mean? It could be a Libra, but it could also be someone you're legally tied to. Shake and bake. This person could be a lot taller than you. And they could have like a fucking... You ever seen that meme of that kid in the yellow shirt and he just blinks, right? They have that kind of face on them all the time. just trying to temper a situation. That's all. Because I didn't space out. I just saw a lot of like really shady shit. It stresses me out. They have a shit-tastic look on their face all the time because that's just how they behave, except it feels like they're keeping stuff from you, and maybe they're like spying on your ass and they find out that you're in a relationship. I don't know. What's the new beginning? Maybe you go from a place that's really cold to really hot. Really cold, really hot. You might see a Leo. And then it gets into like a lot of Seven of Swords shit, and I don't really want to go down that route because we've already been on here 32 minutes. I guess we should. Is this what this extra path is? Where were we headed? Tell me what's inside of the castle. What's inside of the castle that we were headed toward? Ace of Rods, Page of Cups. Oh. Chosen One. Six of Cups. Okay. I keep hearing Chosen One. All right, and then you go do whatever. What is on this path? What's the thing? It's awful. Like, it's really awful. You like crawl up and you like look inside and see what it would be like, and then you like can't get back fast enough. Something here like reassures you that you're doing the right thing, that you're on the right path. You're like, you go up the ladder. You go up the ladder, you look in. You're like, oh, it's nice in here. And you're like, nope. And then you crawl back out and run away. But the castle has wonderful things. Whoever's inside the castle is like right exactly your height. All right. This is going to be right before the next tarot story, which is probably going to be car tarot. I'm just saying. Somebody could be doing some singing, looking around. Could be really dark. And then something comes to fruition. Something that maybe you were expecting, but were, right? Something comes to fruition. What is it? Temperance. A loyal friend that you have established. They arrive somehow or other. This could be family. discussion and chitter chatter back and forth like birds. And it could just be really nice. And people are, it's just, people are restraining themselves. You know, what do they call that? Minding your P's and Q's. Something that you were planning on happening comes to fruition. You know what I mean? Like you arrive at your destination, you have the compass. And then you guys maybe have a glass of wine and talk about stuff. And there's a woman. There might be someone that's exceptionally excited to see you. You're all. Here, please tell me you brought the weed. And then the sun comes up. And a new day is whatever. This feels like arriving at a destination. And it's patience. 10 of Cups. You might have some dreams that are kind of neat. All right, can we get one card, please, for how we're going to be leaving the next 24:36? Bunch of cards. Extremely, extremely, extremely grateful. Extremely, 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 extremely grateful. Put it that way. All right. I think I'm going to leave it there. Okay. Yeah. Until next time. Bye.